Your orientation experience is almost over, and you only have to take care of a few more things to solidify your status as a student at the Florida State University. One of the bigger things to take care of is enrolling in courses for your first semester. This quick video will walk you through how to use the course registration system to your advantage and ensure you're in the courses that you need. First, log in using your FSU ID at my.fsu.edu and then click the SC icon in the My FSU Links menu. Next, click the My Classes tile and then click Schedule Assistant. Now select the schedule for which you're registering. Now that you're in Schedule Assistant, we'll break down some of the steps to take. You're encouraged to search smart and not hard by first setting up some filters in the boxes along the top of the page. Open classes only in the course status field means that you're searching for courses with at least one seat that's available. You might need to change campuses to confirm that you're enrolling in the right campus. Confirm you're in the right academic career, which is undergraduate. Now select the term for which you're registering. Session will be the specific session that's offered for that semester. After setting up your search fields, use the Add Course button to start looking for courses. Your advisor already provided you with a schedule of courses to take for the upcoming semester. You can find them by first selecting the subject, which is the 3-letter course prefix you could type in, or you can scroll down the list to find it. Once you select a subject, then select the course number or the 4 digits that come right after the course prefix. For instance, if your advisor suggested that you take ENC 1101, ENC will be the subject and 1101 will be the course. You'll then get a little bit more detail about the course here. Make sure you read this over and confirm that this is the course your advisor suggested before continuing. Once you're ready to continue, click Add Course and then you'll see it populate on the right side of the page under a Courses column. You may want to search by a certain liberal studies area as your advisor may have said to take any kind of course, such as one that satisfies an E-Series requirement or possibly an X or a Y diversity course. You could then use the Search by Liberal Studies tab to look for courses that meet those requirements. You would first select the attribute for the Liberal Studies area and then select Value. For example, if you need an X course, you would select the Diversity attribute and then X as the value. Then it will start to populate all of the subjects that match that requirement. For instance, I could select ANT for this subject for anthropology and see that the course 2000 Intro to Anthropology is available. You can then go back and add more liberal studies areas. For instance, you might be suggested to take an ethics course that also counts as a Y for your diversity requirements. You would then select general education area and diversity as the attributes, and then select ethics and Y as values, then select the subject and the course number. Once you're done adding your courses here, you just have a few more steps to go. Click Done, and now you're back on the main page, but now you can see the courses that you selected. The next big step here is to confirm that you're in the right sections. You can click the eye icon to get a little bit more information about the course here. This will help make sure that you are planning to enroll in the right course for what your advisor suggested. If you find out it wasn't the right course, you can always remove it by clicking the X button. Now let's look at the kinds of sections and filter our options a little bit more. Click the gear icon to look at all of the applicable sections for the course. For this example, I used AMH 2020. And now that I've seen every particular section, I see some details that will influence which sections I want to keep in my plan. I can see here that there are 2 different reserve caps, which basically means that seats are reserved for particular student groups. If your advisor did not tell you to register for a specific section, then you probably need to find a course that doesn't have a reserve cap. Also, you can see here that classes with no open seats are outlined in red. This is also where you might see classes that are taught online as well. To edit which sections stay in your plan, use the checkboxes here on the left. Keep the sections you want checked and uncheck any sections you don't want in your plan. To recap so far, we logged in, we set our filters, searched and found our courses, and then chose specific sections. Next, we're going to generate some schedules to find your best schedule before registering. On the main page, click Select All to select all of your courses, and then click Generate Schedules. Clicking the Generate Schedules icon will then give us a list of possible schedules we can look at. Then we'll click View to see what one of these schedules will look like. On this page, you'll get a little bit more class information, such as the meeting time, the instructor, and the location. Some classes here might have information that says TBD under days and locations, which will likely mean that it's an online course. You could toggle between schedules by either clicking the left and right arrows along the top page, or you can actually press the left and right arrow keys on your keyboard. For particular sections that work well for your schedule, you can lock in that section and select the padlock icon associated with that particular section. It will then likely narrow down the number of schedules you can choose from. Once you find a schedule that you like, click Send to Shopping Cart. The next page will verify the particular section of the course. Do this for each course, and after confirming the last course, you'll select Finish. Then you're in your shopping cart where you can verify one last time that the courses in your schedule are correct, and if so, you can then click Register, and then you're registered for your first semester at FSU. So in closing, let's recap the major steps. First, log into my.fsu.edu, click the SC icon, and then click My Classes and Schedule Assistant. Next, select the term and then set your filters at the top of the Schedule Assistant page. After that, click Add Course to search for the courses your advisor suggested. Then click the gear icon to select the appropriate sections. Next, generate possible schedules, and after you can find your ideal schedule, you'll then send them to your shopping cart and verify that the schedule is correct and then register. After orientation and when you get back home, you can always log back in to make any additional changes to your schedule. Once you're enrolled, congratulations, you're officially a student at the Florida State University.